Unless there's any questions, I'm going to move on. Have a look at some other things. I'll have a look at ETH BTC. Ooh, look at that. The big sell-off. It's not good. What does that mean? Well, it means that our alts can't pump. You know, when ETH BTC is weak, we're not seeing strength in altcoins. Yeah, there's a direct correlation between ETH BTC and alts. Yeah, so what we need is ETH BTC to pump. That's what we need, and we're not getting that right now. And it's looking bearish. I'm still bullish on ETH BTC. I'm still bullish, but I'm not seeing bullishness right now. I wouldn't sell, but I'm not seeing the right conditions for strength right now. I'm just looking at the higher time frame. I find it very unlikely that we're going to go all the way down here. I find that very unlikely, but you never know. Let me just have a look at the range again. I'm probably going to delete all of this actually. Yeah, let me just delete all my stuff because I'm not. I think sometimes it's good to just delete everything. See that? I just deleted all that. Hide the volume so there's no bias. Just look at the chart. Let's have another look. Volume. Let me just hone in the time frame because I want more info. I want all the info actually. Go to 3-day chart. It's annoying. Just mark that off. Point of control. Value area low. Okay. So look at where we are now, and you can see we've there isn't much respect on the value area high, but we are like reclaiming it, losing it, reclaiming it, losing it, reclaiming it, losing it. I don't think that's bearish, to be honest with you. I think that's actually quite bullish. I think if it was bearish, you would have just lost it and it would have gone down. I don't think you're going to be seeing a prolonged price action at an area where the price should really either reject or reclaim to go back up. So I'm kind of feeling that that's not that bearish. Doesn't mean that it can't go down. And then obviously you have this this range as well. So I'll do it from here, from this candle to current price action on the 3-day chart, and you can clearly see that there's a higher range which we haven't been able to get to. Mark those off as well. Value area low. Rename those to value area low. Point of control. Okay, So you have your ranges there. Just pull all of that into a group. I'm going to have a look at this range here as well, actually, because I'm interested. Where would you take it from? Probably this candle until this candle. To the point of control. This one. Okay, you see that? So it is bouncing off this previous range value area low. That's why it's bouncing there. Let me just mark that off. Memes are draining liquidity. 2. Other alts struggling relatively. Yeah, the memes are. That's what Fox Physique is saying. We're above this previous range value area low. We're back into the overall range value area high. We're rejecting from the higher range value area low. We're kind of stuck. I mean, I feel like ETH BTC, the price is a little bit stuck. I'm not really crazy bearish on this. I'm not bearish on this, but you know, until this finds strength, then we're not going to get alts pumping. Right now, in the context of where we are, there's 2 areas of strength. One would be a swing failure of that pivot. And then obviously the next one would be to reclaim the value area high and flip it back into some kind of support. Real strength, like alt season type strength, is to get into this higher range value area low. That would be, I think that would be alt season. For me, that would be like a real important step to reclaiming this higher range is really important. As you can see, we've rejected from it once, twice. So getting back into it, flipping it into support, you're back into this higher range. And also you're kind of changing the pattern, because you can see that this whole move down against BTC, ETH has literally been making lower highs. Yeah. And do we make a lower low here? Look, we've been making lower lows too. See that? Do we make a lower low here to go up and make a higher high? Or does this trend continue? Right now, you can clearly see there's a downtrend and market structure hasn't changed yet. Potentially it has. Potentially it has, because look, even though I've gone to lower high up there, you could argue that this was your lower high. That's your first higher high, because you made a lower low here. But now, to confirm a change, you have to take out this pivot here. That's really important. So until we take out this pivot, this one here, this is the low, we're still kind of in bearish market structure. We've made a higher high, but if now you go down and make a lower low, then that higher high becomes your lower low, and you can just ignore these highs here. And so actually, we'll see now. We'll see what happens. I had this idea of a diamond pattern here, but it all depends, because if you're now making some kind of, you know, if you're now going down and you're making a lower low, you've invalidated this pattern, and you're just continuing bearish market structure. So even though I think ETH is bullish, it's not really bullish while we're in bearish market structure. And fundamentally, what we all want is we want this pivot right here to be taken out with the price, and we want to reclaim of this higher range value area low. Until we get that, there's no alt season. Not yet. Not yet. Let me see if I can. The really messy diamond, but let me just see if I can draw it out a bit better. How many degrees was that? It's not great, is it? It's not great at all. That side of it looks good, but this side doesn't. Could that be more like that? No, that doesn't look good either. That's what you want. The left side looks good, but the right side doesn't. If you take that down to there, that would look better. But then this kind of has to match roughly 36 degrees or 39. $38. Yeah, it's looking a little bit weak. Right, we just have to keep an eye on it, but I'm not seeing crazy strength here right now, which is a shame. That being said, we had a little swing failure here. See that? That's a swing failure, and we've just swing failured the lows of the last 2 days. So that's your first sign of strength right there. Or I wouldn't say first sign of strength, I would say first sign of lack of weakness, or maybe the weakness is ending or coming to an end. You have a local range here. The next sign of strength that people will be looking for is to reclaim, for the price to reclaim this local range. We get back into the local range, that'll be nice, because then you're probably heading up to the top of the range. Okay, so at the moment this is not a bad sign. You see this, a little swing failure. You got two kind of inverse, almost inverse hammers, not really inverse hammers there. What are they? They're dojis. Is evening star? What are they? Not evening star. Dojis. What? I keep on getting the names wrong. Gravestone. You got like two gravestone dojis into the lows. Take the liquidity from that, and we're back up. That's quite bullish actually. Right now, what I'm seeing. What's the reaction like? But we are making lower closes, so we need to break that trend right now. And there's a little bit of a trend right now of lower closes. But this, for all intents purposes, this is a really strong reaction on ETH BTC. This isn't looking too bad right now. And if we can get like a higher close, a little back test, so maybe we can start moving out of these lows. It's not bad, look. The last 2 hours, 3 hours. What's the volume like? Bit net. Right, I'll have to keep an eye on that. Let me put this local range volume area in as well, just for reference. Value area height, look at local. Point of control is at the same place as this value area high. So there's quite strong resistance in the way. And then you've got your value area low, which is there. That's your local value area low. And keep an eye on those. Get rid of those fixed ranges now. Look at the candles. I mean, we're into support. And the weekly level here. Don't really want to lose that as support. It'd be nice to hold this weekly level and then just go all the way back up to that one. That would be really nice. I think for that to happen, Bitcoin's going to have to pump. Yeah, that's what I'm imagining. Okay, we keep that in mind. These are two nearest like resistance levels. Current weekly level we're at. Any daily ones? David, good morning. Okay, yeah. Go back and watch the other stuff. No worries. Okay. Got like a daily level there. Bit of resistance. That's probably at the local. Yeah. There's a little bit of resistance on the way. But I think you get back into this local value area. That would be strength. Get back into there. Then you're pushing up to there. That would be really nice. The alts can pump then. And then once this, if we do get back up to there, then you're into resistance again. For all intents purposes, there's resistance here as well. And it's amazing because there is a real correlation between this strength of ETH BTC and the strength of altcoins. I do feel like we need to reverse and go back up now with ETH BTC. So we have to see how this plays out. I'll keep an eye on it. I'm not going to complicate my charts. I'm just going to leave it like that and then see what happens.